Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at Truist Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Philadelphia Phillies. Max Fried is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
That brings up Alec Bohm. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
On to first, a double play. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming. Zach Eflin will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Acuna digs in now. A real threat with the bat. Currently the National League home run leader. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
To 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Trevor Story steps in now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
No, that's
down low, 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
3-1.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. And the count will be full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now here's the first offering. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually...
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 29 home runs for him on the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Harper finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Andrew McCutchen comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. In his career against this pitcher, he has 7 hits in 20 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pache will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in is JT Realmuto. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. In there, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. Freeman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hit out towards second. Torreyes gloves it, and that's the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He has 9 base hits in 19 tries. He's doubled off him 5 times. Hazley is there, 2 gone.
Batting 8.
Two down, no one on base. And up next will be Christian Pache. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He went deep in the contest last night. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back easily. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Counts 1-0.
And that misses for ball one. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And he's back standing.
He's safe.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Pache, the runner at first with two gone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Braves strand. At the plate now is Scott Kingery. Lifetime against this pitcher. Decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Strike one to start the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Gene Segura is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Drew Smiley comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Segura runs. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Albies camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Next, it'll be Alec Bohm, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 0-1 the count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first.
Ronald Acuna.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 66 on the year as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Now back.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Freeman is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Swing and another one deep out to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Fouled off. No outs, nobody on. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And a sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
1-0.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens, you start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's out. Full count. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone all the way into the upper deck. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 37 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 4 runs here in this half inning. That evens it up 1-1. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. First pitch on the way. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Here now is Adam Hazley, and Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. The bouncer to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Huge swing of the bat right there to cut the lead in half. I know they're still down 3 runs, but they put themselves right back in position to potentially get back in this.
JT Realmuto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And in steps Scott Kingery. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's through for a hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Gene Segura standing in. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball, stranding the rest of those guys out here.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Christian Pache runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Hazley patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So here's Johan Camargo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And it's fouled away. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch on the way. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ronald Torreyes. Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a looper to left. Swanson onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pache will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Next to hit is Adam Hazley. He scored after knocking a single in his last at bat. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out. And he scurries back to first base safely. And now Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Torreyes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Ball one.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much. Ready now is Freddie Freeman. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First offering. Lined hard deep into left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Trevor Story is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
And it's fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Flips the inside corner for strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hey! Austin Riley is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fouled off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Nope.
Is low and outside for a ball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. I have to imagine. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those six-pack kind of games, D-Row. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution. Bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some extra poles after this one.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
And now a fastball, but he's able to
2-0,
hold off on it,
1
and it's
strike.
2-1 now. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to
He's
first,
out.
so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch. JT Realmuto
Ball,
is the
that's
batter
inside.
now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees. Evens
I
the
got a
count at
ball,
1-1.
Nope.
And that misses. 2-1.
I
And a
got 3-1.
fastball,
3
but
balls,
he's losing
1
it a bit
strike.
here to 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He
Outside,
loses him
ball
on
4.
ball 4. So now here is Scott Kingery, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. From the belt, the pitch.
Aye.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1. The count is 1-2.
Swinging a soft liner, but they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike
I got
2
the count.
swinging
0-2.
just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues.
3.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Braves 7 and the Phillies 4. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And the pitch. Starts him
Ball,
out
that's
with a
out.
changeup off the plate for ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen.
Aye.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Up next, Christian Pache. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down.
No, he's
Throw
safe.
not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Here's a look over to first,
Hey.
and the runner back. Into the box, Johan Camargo.
Nope.
Pitch
That's inside.
inside. The throw
No,
is
he's in
not
there.
in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Runner goes for third. pitch inside the throw, and he's safe. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Harper to the track. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it an 8-4 ball game. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
That's ball 2.
And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
We got a full count.
Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in will be Freddie Freeman. And he's turned in yet another strong performance at the plate today, but that's become commonplace for him as the league's leading hitter this deep into the season.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone catches him, guys. I really don't. Only a handful of games left. Multi-hit game today. He's playing with just unbelievable confidence right now. Getting that bat through the zone and looking pretty much unstoppable at this point.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and up next the infielder/utility man Ronald Torreyes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. As we've discussed already, he's certainly one of the top candidates for the batting title this year. And looking at his last 10 games, he's hitting up over 300.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away.
1 ball,
he's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
2 balls,
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And this is lined hard to deep left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Alec Bohm. Flew out last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third basemen show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncork a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And it's 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Brandon Kinsler gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Now into the box, Trevor Story. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's 0 for 4. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. 1 away. Austin Riley will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rhys Hoskins will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Cody Hoyer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Andrew McCutchen is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hoyer throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
So next to hit is JT Realmuto, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he fouls this one off. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Grounded to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down with David Hale is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. First pitch on the way. Ozzie Albies is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. The batter will be Christian Pache. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. He's out. So now to the plate, Johan Camargo. His career numbers in this matchup, he's hitless in 6 tries. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. And now the first pitch. Scott Kingery is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
2.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And there's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is foul right side. Again, another foul ball. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
So he got him swinging. Gene Segura goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Ronald Torreyes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Philly down to their last strike. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to be a foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
That's the ball.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he fouls this one off. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB...
He brings it in, and the Braves will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Atlanta get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Drew Smyly earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Zach Eflin permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's officially scoreboard watching season as the regular season comes to a close. Here on Inside the Show, looking first at the NL East, the Atlanta Braves got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 9-4. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. Heading into the day, the Braves sit in first place in the National League East division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Phillies are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The New York Mets combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-4. As of right now, the Mets sit in second place in the National League East division, yet the bottom of the division.